Alright, I mentioned the Gundam Epyon a little while back, since I think it was the War Greymon model kit review that I mentioned it, since I had been building it scatterly since I had the last 2 weeks of school left, and it's a pretty big, well, not big, it's actually pretty small. Let me go grab the War Greymon. Okay, they're roughly the same size, one just feels bigger. Yeah, so long story short, I'll review this thing the best I can, since this thing is I wouldn't say a mess. You can probably hear that. I think my parents are home. This thing's, I wouldn't say a mess, it's just, this is a transforming model kit, so due to its nature, it's a little flimsy. But also, I might not have that much material to review for the next week or two, because I'm currently saving up for a PlayStation 5, and as you can tell, those things are pretty expensive, so it may not be some new reviews for a while unless I pull some figures out to review, or if I review all the core class figures I have, because I have all of them. Now, I'm going to start with his accessories, because these things do not stay on. Well, I'll start with this shield whip thing, like this. Now it wants to stay on. It's really cool. It has the tail of the dragon mode, but now it wants to act perfectly. There we go. Yeah, it takes the back of his arm off. Let me just put that back on real quick. So this is what it is. It is a shield that is also very obviously a tail whip, and this is technically extended for the transformation. I just like how it looks like that. You're technically supposed to do that. I actually don't know I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure this is what you're supposed to do for the dragon mode. Well, and once you get to that, you'll do more, but I'll take that off to the side. And as you can see, he has this big beam saber. Let me see if I can adjust the camera without it falling. Yeah, really big beam saber. A really cool one. The God, please ignore my sniveling. It's getting really bad. But yeah, really cool beam saber. This section can swivel, but from what I've seen, that part's fragile, which I expect so. And the actual beam part can come out, so you can use that. You can also take out this. Let me readjust the camera first. Ooh. You can also take out the bendy wire here that's attached to the hip mounted thing to use for storage. Alright, I'm just gonna mention this so I can get it out of the way. Oh god, you can barely tell. He comes with a white unpainted pilot figure. You can't tell because of the fact that I have the flashlight on, but he actually has details. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, he actually has details on him. This is the light, does not like it. Now, for his hand, he has technically a swappable hand. Well, not really. I should just pause this, but whatever. Now, what I had there is this configuration where it's this grab hand where, do you see the tab where the sword tabs in? Well, this model kit has it where you remove the fingers. So You get two other options. You get this to give it the, you think it'd be like that, but you get this to give it the closed look. And then you get, if it'll go in, this to give it the open splay, which actually looks pretty good. Yeah. For the upcoming transformation, I'll give him his fists. Actually, no, I forgot, this is a Gundam. You have to take his hands off to transform. Forgot. He's a Gundam transformer. He parts forms. Well, to be fair, not all of them like fully parts. Well, you get what I mean. I'm gonna see if I can angle this right. There. Yep, you can just barely see it. You can see the pilot in there. There's a second little pilot figure in there. You can like just barely see it. It's all white. Okay, I didn't think I'd be able to show that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even put that piece in until I was almost done because I'm stupid. I was also stupid and I accidentally stressed this wing piece, so now it's extra loose and it might break, but oh well. Now, first of all, this thing's like really cool to look at from like everywhere. The wings were a little loose when I first made them, but I'm not going to go over posability on most model kits since of how fragile they are, but I will go over stuff like this. Now, again, more for like dragon mode, but this was a really cool thing to build, but you can extend the wings. And it's just like, that's so cool. Speaking of the wings, while they do make them a little bit back heavy, they do make them look good. And is there anything else we should go over before we get into the reason? Other than the fact that his feet are the dragon heads. I guess we got to go over the transformation. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, so the first step is to take the feet off. Hands. Take the hands off, flip out these little like claws, and then bring the arms forward if they want to work with me. Which things never do. Come on. And there goes my dogs because they've been barking at every fucking thing. Come on. There we go. Show you his wounds. And then now we get to the kind of unfun part. Well, this will be unfun to show on camera. You like flip out the mouths on the feet. And then extend the legs. I'll put that back on. Honestly, right now, I'm better without that. This back on. And while I have that off, you need to unclip. You need to unclip something back here. Also, it tells you to do this. Come on. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Alright, got it. It's that. And everything like goes over. Like put the wings back on. This is not... God, I'm forgetting everything. Yeah, that whole section is just a pain in the ass. So you're left with this, and then bring back the shield, flip down that peg, and bring this up. Snap that. Please do not drop on that. I will cry. I will cry. I will cry. And then you put it in his ass. I'm not doing this on camera. And you don't have to, but I folded out the wings. I don't have a stand. And there you go. Now granted, from a top-down angle, it looks really cool. But then it's just this, and you remember what you did to get here. I just want to murder. Good model kit, though. I'd give it like a solid 7 out of 10. But yeah, don't expect reviews for another like 2 weeks. Expect a lot more gameplay stuff though, so bye.